You're watching Coin 6 News with Emily Burris and Travis Tyke, watching out for you.
Well, it is books and beer in Canby for the brand new Canby Beer Library.
Well, I like both of those things,
Yeah.
so it sounds like a win-win. It's a community space that's been years in the making, boasting dozens of taps from Oregon City Brewing and, of course, a food truck pod. Now, we couldn't keep Kohr Harlan away, even if we tried. We got books, beer, food, all the good stuff. Good morning, Kohr.
Yeah. Hey, morning, Travis and Emily. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is where you don't do a lot of book learning, you do a lot of beer learning. I like that here in the old Canby Library here. This is the Oregon City Brewing's, the Canby Beer Library, and this is where the rubber meets the road out here, okay? This is an open area here. There are 7 food trucks along here, and guess what? The food trucks are out in the rain, but we are undercover here. Open space between the outside and the inside. This is just how food carts and breweries are evolving. The breweries do what they do. They make beers, 37 of them here at the Canby Beer Library. Food carts do what they do best, and that is make good food. I want to introduce you to Rachel Lieber, who's the manager out here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
This is awesome, right?
Yes.
This to me is like so many good things coming together here. Food cart food, good beer, and good warm space outside to eat. That's a biggie, right?
Yes, it is. It's great to have this space and to be able to have all the families come out and enjoy whatever food they want. We've got 37 beers on draft. We make our own sodas. We've got guest taps just in case you're not a beer drinker or soda drinker.
Right.
So.
And this is really the library. You demoed some of this last year. And this
Yes.
is actually, it doesn't have any resemblance to a library now, but
Not really,
what were things, like where was stuff?
I mean, it was obviously a very large building.
Uh-huh.
There are a couple sections that were sectioned off into almost like classrooms.
Yeah.
Where the restrooms were kind of like right in this area where the barrels.
Right.
You'll see where that is, and then just like the checkout counter. And
Some reading rooms
Yeah.
as well. Let's head inside here. This is the outdoor space, all right? You can't see it or feel it, but there's some pretty nice gas heaters up here too. They really come down and heat the space. So you can get your food cart out in the rain. You come in here in the dry and the warm and eat at a table, or you can actually come in here to the actual inside of this place. Now this wall of windows that we're looking at, or we're
Yes.
kind of checking out here, these all open, right?
Right.
Oh,
So
that's
these
cool.
are all going to be retractable. They're very easy to open. It gives it just like that nice, open, breezy airflow.
Well, that's going to be really cool when
Yeah.
summer gets here. And some of the other kind of trinkets and homages to the library stuff here right now. This is, what is this, a tasting flight, right?
Yes, yeah. So those are our taster trays. And
Taster trays, they look like books. Look at that. Pop
put
them
your
down
little
there.
library card right in here. It tells you which beers you're drinking.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. All right, so get some of that stuff too. Also, you all have a barrel aging program that's coming up here where you're going to actually put beer in barrels, which
Yes.
does the same thing to beer that it does to wine.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, exactly. So we take the beer, we brew the beer, and then the beer goes into a selected barrel.
Mm-hmm.
We have everything whiskey, wine, we even have gin barrels. And then the beer sits there.
Beer kind of sits there
And there
and
it
imparts
is. It
taste.
starts to take on some of the elements of whatever was in the barrel.
It's the Canby Beer Library down here, right downtown here. They do have a few books in here that you can buy, and the proceeds go back to Friends of the Canby Library as well. So you get a lot of things done here. This is, as I say, this is my kind of library. This is the kind of library where I used to thrive in and still do thrive. And one where you don't have to read, you can drink beer if you want to do that, and that's just what it's intended to do here. Oregon City Brewing's Canby Beer Library here, 292 North Holly.
Yep, that's the
292 North
address.
Holly, downtown Canby. Come check it out.
I just
Very
love
cool.
this. We were all talking behind the scenes here,
Yeah.
of just like how cool this idea is, not only in terms of the atmosphere, but the fact that if you do buy one of those used books, it goes back into the community there. So really, really cool idea there. Well done.
A win-win, yeah. I mean, honestly, great day to curl up with a good book or a good beer or both.
Yeah,
It's true. All the above.
A lot more days like that too, with all the rain that we've got in store
Yeah.
into the weekend. So gear up for it. We will see some wet conditions.